Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Blonde Fox, and today we're going to continue playing some more Final Fantasy XVI. In the last episode, we did some more side quest stuff. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing for a while. We have so many side quests. We haven't even gathered all of them up yet. We still have a lot more to do. We were able to finish, I think, one or two of them, and then we also completed some parts for another one, and then we picked up some more and everything. So it's going to be like that for a while. So we're just going to keep on trying to knock out all the ones in the list and keep moving forward with side quests so we can get back to the main story. So that's pretty much it. Nothing really new. I guess, because like I said, we're pretty much just going to try to get all these knocked out so that way we can get back to main story stuff, just because we want the renown rewards mainly is the main reason why. Also, the side quests, they do give a lot of backstory to a lot of these characters and make the world feel like it is still moving forward while the story is progressing, which is pretty cool. But anyways, remember to like the video if you like it and subscribe if you want to see more. Without further ado, let's just get right to it, because I can blather on forever. Okay, there is no closer teleport point, but I mean, we could go from Martha's Rest technically, but it's not like that much closer. So I think we're better off to just leave. This is the right way, right? Yeah, this is the right way. We go out this way, and then we make a right after the bridge. At least it looks like everyone mostly survived. Okay. I'm still trying to get used to Shiva's abilities. I'm starting to get better at it. I think one of the things I definitely need is I need to increase the permafrost duration, so whenever I do her freeze dash thing, I think I really need the time increased on how long they stay frozen, because that feels like that's kind of been causing a lot of issues. Is this the way we're supposed to go? Yeah, we need to go down this path. Because it seems like I freeze the enemies, but then they unfreeze like less than a second later. I don't know what the duration is on it right now, but it feels like it's very, very, very short. Okay, here we are. Nasty.
With me, Toggle. Nice try.
There we go. Nice. Down. Nice. Oop, I forgot to activate my limit break, my bad. Break. Okay, I'm actually really liking Shiva now. I'm starting to finally get used to it. Did not mean to charge that up. Oop. That was really easy. Okay, I do think I like Shiva's a lot. I'm getting really used to it. Sweet, that was easy.
All right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We did it. We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to call our own before. We didn't know what it meant to protect it, but now we do. We really do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade. You and your people saved us, and still we doubted you. But there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now, so we have to start acting like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours, to protect Eastpool.
And we shall. We all shall. Together.
This is our home, and if anyone or anything tries to take it away, they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't gonna rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore.
No. They're Rosarians.
Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'd be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right. I will.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one side that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
Okay, now to return to Martha. So far, this has been a really, nice quest line, you know. I like the fact that we're starting to get a lot of ones now where it's just things are coming to a nice conclusion where it's just things are still absolutely crappy going on in the world, but at least everyone's banding together. There's hope. I think that's the main thing. It seems like there's a lot of restored hope, where before everything just seemed dark and, an endless void of hopelessness kind of thing. Now it seems like things are moving forward again, which is nice.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing, to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my father started.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
And what a happy conclusion to that quest. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Ooh, we get the Martha's Rest signboard. Nice. Okay, so I think that's everything here in Martha's Rest area, right? Like this whole, well, this whole area. This is the Rosaria map, yeah. Yeah, it looks like we're done. We'll go talk to the shopkeep real quick just to restock on stuff before we head to the next area. Also because they have the gold dot, meaning that they have something new in their inventory, but it's probably just like a Orchestrion thing or something, is my guess. My guess. Let's see.
Anything catch your eye?
No, they do actually have the new swords that we were able to get from Karen, but that's not that important. Same with all these. They basically just have everything that we could get from... Ooh, they do have these, though. Breath of Light Satellite. Reduces satellite cooldown. Breath of Ice Rime. Reduces Rime cooldown. I mean, that's not bad, but I feel like Rime cools down pretty quick. It's not, like, perfect, but, you know, it's not bad.
There you go. Much obliged.
Go ahead and sell that stuff. Doing good. Sweet. We have 200,000 gil.
Really
We're
well.
doing great on gil. Okay. Next up, we're gonna head... I think we're gonna head here, because there's two quests here in Northreach. So we're gonna head there next and get... We're gonna pick up a quest and then do the other quest. Okay, so it says that there's new... No, that's a quest to continue. Wait, Blacksmith Blues. I thought Blacksmith Blues was in... What? Oh no, Even Weirder Signs is what we're doing here, not Blacksmith Blues. I was like, wait, I thought that was in the other place. Okay, yeah, we're good. Before I go out and grab that one, I am going to go ahead and grab... Or you know what? No, let's... I don't know what I want to do, because I don't know if the one in here... Because this is going to probably be with the Dame. Yeah, it's going to be the Dame. I don't know if she's going to have us go around and talk to a bunch of people in here, or she's going to need us to go out in the field. And I don't want to have to go out multiple times. But I also know that last time, like every time we've done one of these quests for one of the more important characters, that it always teleports us back to where we picked up the quest from, which is nice if I wasn't already needing something else out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go and grab this and then head back here.
Good girl.
I think that's the smart option here. And this is where the quest where we gotta get the spherical echoes. Oh. Definitely feels like endgame stuff is coming up though, because like I said, if we only have one more icon left, we only have, we've done almost all the side quests, because like I said, I think there's like 75 or 76 side quests, and we've done, I think, almost 60 of them. We're getting close. I think we were at like 54 or something like that. Okay, did I go the wrong way? I did. Dang it. Okay, Chocobo, stop and turn around. Do not get knocked off the Chocobo either, because I don't want to have to run from these guys on foot. So annoying. Anyways, and then, so we've got almost all the side quests done. Our renown is almost maxed out too. Like, we almost hit the last renown reward. There's not a whole lot of, I don't think there's a whole lot of stuff left, because we also got only, I think, S rank, whatchamacallit, Notorious Marks left. So I think we're making really good progress. We're getting very close to the end. It also seems like all the side quests too are starting to wrap up towards like end game kind of thing. You know what I mean? Where they're all kind of wrapping up. This is where we're supposed to be at, yeah. To where it feels very end game. Where it's like, oh, they're coming to conclusions for each character, like a special side character story. Oop, I didn't even see you there. Cold snap. I mean, not cold snap. Diamond dust. Yeah. Don't know why I said cold snap. Nice. Oh, I can't. Dang it! I can't aim at the spider guy. He's too far to the right. Where'd he go? Up there he is. What are you doing up there, buddy? Nice. Well, that one was easy. Compared to the other one, which had like more of a boss-style creature.
2 down.
Got that. Then we can just teleport right back to Northreach. It should be a quicker teleport because we're already in the zone, right? I think. Hello. There we go. Okay, so we just need one more Spiritual Echo. We're getting ready to go to the Dalmekia area soon. Should be good to go. We just gotta do the Dame's quest, which, like I said, the side character ones seem to be really long. Well, not like really long, but they seem to be longer, but it's because they're wrapping up all the stuff with all the important side characters we've dealt with along the way. Okie dokie.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke,
offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Okie dokie, so we get to go and yell at some people,
I may
maybe?
have mentioned you before, at the remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Okay, so we go down over here. Like I said, I thought it was going to probably be a lot of talking within the city limits here, so good thing I just went ahead and did that quest already. Not that it would have really mattered, but hey.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Yep, like I thought, this is gonna be a lot of talking.
Sabine.
As long as you remain,
It sounds like the same thing that the king, you know, the argument that Dion had with the king, that basically, you know, he said the royalty's the only thing that mattered, the people don't matter, kind of thing, that, you know, the rulers make up the kingdom, not the people. And it's just like, no, without citizens, you don't have a kingdom, you idiot. So using that guy's logic, we're basically, you know, that you can't have citizens without a kingdom. Well, you can't have a kingdom without citizens. It's like, you gotta think about both.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
So yeah, people definitely aren't happy here, dude. So yeah, Sabine was right. They are definitely going to revolt if you do not tread carefully. What about you?
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Honestly, then it sounds like the dame should be ruling the town, because it sounds like people respect and, you know, and like her leadership way more than anyone else's. What about you?
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Well, the people
Like I
seem
said.
united enough. What about the soldiers?
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to end this episode here because there's a lot more talking to be had, and we're running short on time here. So we're going to end here, and in the next one, we'll go talk to the soldiers and see what they think. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future. Until next time, see ya.